Hey everybody, I got a border, and I'm also watching Good Times with Scars stream. Hey. Oh, wait. Oh, wrong button. Oop. Okay, there we go. Hey everybody. I should change that button. Yeah, that does this. Maybe to that button. So, last night we got all 8 gas tiers. We've got soul sand or bone block, and we are on 1.20. We're on 1.21.81. Not dried ghasts are on 1.2190, which comes out next month. So that's cool. But that means next month when they do come out, we'll be ready. Oh. But as it is, we can't get a dried ghast. So we're super excited about that after going through all that effort to get the 8 gas tiers, which was kind of a headache being that we have such a bad starter seed. Excuse me. But we're sticking with it because that's part of the fun of playing. I should put that lodestone. Oh yeah, okay. So that's Marco. Polo. Marco. Polo. Marco. Polo. Okay, so we still need to get a melon farm set up. Like half the point of this area is to improve production of pumpkins and watermelons. And we're gonna set up some automatic pumpkin watermelon farm down here. That's what this is. So we gotta dig it out. And we have junk tools. So this is gonna take forever. should change these out to actual steps. That'd probably be better. This is kind of the center of the space. 42.8, 42.7, 43.6, 44. There we go. 43.7, of course. 43.7. I should go get a slab. I think I have one slab left from where I made slabs for this. Yep. There. Okay. I think that'll work. It might not get this stuff as well. I'm not sure exactly how lodestones work. I know they load the chunk they're in, maybe not other chunks, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But if that catches most of this farm, and that catches most of this farm, we should be pretty good with it there. I'd imagine better than, you know, offset. Yeah, I'll look into exactly how lodestones work later. Nice. Some iron. You guys watch Hermitcraft? Good Times with Scar, Tango, Grian. Tango's probably my favorite. After Decked Out 1, I was pretty much hooked. I was telling people, look at what this dude got. Look at what this guy made in vanilla, mostly vanilla Minecraft. And then goes and makes Decked Out 2, and it's just brain exploding emoji. But yeah, if you don't watch the Hermitcraft guys, that'd be cool. If you started, not that you need me to tell you to watch them, they're some of the biggest Minecraft YouTubers. That'd be really cool to join that server someday. I will say, I like Skiz. He seems fun, like a really nice guy. But I've known people like that have the same kind of overly catchphrase laden selves, and that really grinds on you. Like, I went to school with a guy who loved quoting the Evil Dead, and that's like all he did was like groovy and Hail to the King, and it's really grating. And Skiz just loves Kevin Smith movies, Snoochie Boochie, and all that. It's like it feels kind of similar to that, and it just, I like this guy. It's like I was introduced to Skiz during the Among Us stuff, which they've started doing again, which is amazing. And he was funny, but whoa, man, just cool it. But people love him, and that's what they love about him, and that's great. Love what you love. Probably not gonna do too long tonight because of work in the morning, and it's actually after midnight here. But yes, part of the fun of the survival game is the struggle, and that's kind of why I don't mind not having armor of any real quality yet, because I'm just holding out till I get the elite gear, get some fully enchanted diamond stuff set up, with get it up to netherite, go to level 15 with a bunch of beds, and Scar, like season 9 of, like, I started watching on season 7 Hermitcraft, but season 9 was probably the best season. If they could have feel like other than some people getting bored because they had everything they could ever want and no need, you know. So they got bored and, like Doc, he grinds so much. It's like, what was he going to do with his perimeter after he's basically, he was decorating at that point. But and that nether hub, okay, so people love decked out tier. Tango Season 9 decked out too. But that nether hub was gorgeous. I don't think anyone can top that nether hub. B-Dubs is doing a great job with the Season 10 nether hub. But Tango did decked out 2 and that nether hub in the same season. Got the cat sleeping next to me here. He's looking sweet. He curled up with his little toe fuzz sticking out. I was gonna hop on here and stream for a little bit earlier. But I got a new, I swear this mouse has a glitch in it where it does that every so often. I think this was a returned unit. And I think that's why it was returned. Also, the headphone jack on the gamepad doesn't work. So I got an extension cord. So it's plugged into the computer. Yep. I've got it pretty low in my headphones. And there that went. Also, I barely got the headphones on my ears, so. Because, I'm still listening to them a little bit on the TV. Honestly, I'm probably listening to them more than I'm listening to the game sounds. Which don't bother me no. Yeah, I'll get this with these axes. Yeah, Scar's building a zoo. But, like, is he actually building a zoo, or is he just building the Scarland, the Animal Kingdom? Because I kind of think he's just building Scarland, the Animal Kingdom. It's like if they hadn't ended the season I think we'd have a beautiful Scarland with rides, Animal Kingdom now. Might cut down these trees and replant some trees here in a few minutes. Okay, cool. I keep forgetting to put something there. Do I have a dirt? I'll just put a dirt. I have one dirt, so it's going. Okay, I could. Yeah, that first one at the top. That's that can be thinned. I could put a block here. It's slowly filling out down here. Okay, I was gonna say. At least give me two. I hate when you pop a crop and it only gives you the one. Alright, these. I almost completely forgot about these potatoes. that's good there. I think. Yeah. Should go one down because there's going to be the platform at this level that the melons and pumpkins are going to be on. They're on that platform. They're going to be at this level, and that's going to have. So this is basically the floor level. This is going to have the pistons and the observers. Redstone at that level, and that's tight. I should go one more. Yay. Yeah, that's what we're, this is going to be our melon and pumpkin area. You know, what are you up to? The red border's new. This is a test. I just learned how to do that the other day and got it set up. Obviously I like the color, I chose it, but I kind of like how that looks. It's like either that kind of red or a gray. Yeah, we've been messing around for about 30 minutes. And we're about to call it a night here. Maybe after I get this, set up, or not set up, but dug out to the level, and then tomorrow I'll start setting up. Because it's going to be so much iron. And I don't have an iron farm yet. I was going to put in my tower at the top, which is going to be really high up there. And get a honey farm going so I can make a bubble column that's behind 2 honey block towers. Look, we're fishing. Hello. What up, spam bots? So I'm using OSB, and I've never used this before, so I'm certain that there's plenty of tips that people have, and I'd love to hear tips and tricks on how to make this stuff better. Sand, 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, and 1 beer. Okay, our dirt. What the heck? He's gonna get me. Makes that difficult. And the best part is these tridents are lies. The one thing about tridents is loyalty should be automatic, or almost like arrows where they just throw and then they dissolve when you're not, after you throw them. People use stuff like that way more. If you had like infinity on a trident, like if you get a trident with infinity, that'd be cool. That'd be so freaking awesome. Trying to get some of my friends to join me, but everybody hates Minecraft. I'm the only person in the world that likes this game. It's the whole point of playing the whole point of playing Bedrock is so I could get people to join. And everyone that I know that plays games doesn't play better Minecraft. Of course, Diablo, the Dark Ages. No, what? Doom, the Dark Ages. Doom, the Dark Ages is the new hotness right now, so. Let's go ahead and chop this down. I think this is how lumberjacks actually cut trees down. Like the big ones, I think this is exactly what they do. Actually, the interesting thing is they'll climb up a tree. They'll cut a little notch in it and have a board they jam in there. And they'll just stand on that board. It'll just be wedged in that little slot of the tree. Okay. Marco. Marco. Polo. Polio. And more steaks. Jalapeno on a steak. Also, the new leaf particles was a great addition. Marco. Oh no. Marco. Oh no. Oh no. Marco. Oh no. I love that. That's what I'm doing from now on. That's anyone have? Oh, that's interesting. It just drew a new line. You don't have big Memorial Day weekend plans? Drop it in the chat. I don't actually know what that means. Where you at? Drop it in the chat. No, why I put this pillar here? Marco. Polo. Oh. Wonder if that killed anything. I gotta say, I've not used all of the weapons on Minecraft, so I've not used the new sledgehammer, mace, whatever you want to call it. It's more of a maul, really. But I guess a mace is kind of a maul anyway, just a glorified club. Out of all the weapons I have used on Minecraft, I think the trident is by far my favorite. You know, it's so multi-use. You get loyalty, now you have a ranged weapon that comes back. You know, you can smack people with it. You put Riptide on it. Now it's a means of transportation, and you have your elytras. Let's pick up the trash. With a sword, you don't get any of that kind of stuff. It's like a sword doesn't have anywhere near the use. You know, in a little world like this, if I had a Riptide Trident, I could Riptide right to the door over there. You know, even if I didn't have an Elytra, I could probably get most of the way over there. And that's part of why I did not pick up very many of those trees. Let's put it right there. Space it over a little more. Keisha. And those are eventually going to just be bone meal. Wow, that was... Oh, we got Marco Polo. Polo. He's like, what? Where'd he go? I was looking away. He didn't die. There he is. No, he did. Oh yeah, pretty good. Oh my. I feel like there's so many that are ready, it's hard to tell. Got a stinky potato. What's the point of the poisonous potato? Really? Like a mild irritant of an object you need to throw away. Because I don't think you can even bone meal them. I mean, if it's poisonous, would you really want to turn it into fertilizer for your good plants? already starting to get dark. What is there? Let's see. Scoots. Just some through seeds way. Oh, come on. That's a pain in the butt. Let's make up some paper. Is there any paper there? Who was down with the paper? Him. He would do. Yeah, I don't care about that master level at all. That dude with the carrots. That dude with the pepper. And this guy with the wheat. This guy, yeah. But yeah, we got that area dug out. And we're going to call it there for now. And I'll probably be back tomorrow playing one of the greatest games ever made, y'all. Thanks for tuning in.